the fuck is going on, you cocksuckers? Welcome to another wonderful episode of the KH No Filter Rival Show on the KH No Filter Football Channel. I am your host with the most, Marshalldbdx, and today we got a lot of lovely things to talk about. We got the one and only Kai to the left of me or the right, wherever you're fucking watching from. Kai, what the hell's going on with you, bro? How are you?
I'm good, bro. I'm good. Just watched Arsenal draw last minute and celebrate like they won the Champions League. So I'm good, man. I'm good. Can't wait for FTV. Watch a little bit of when's gonna end me, you know? It's like it always improves the mood. But yeah, I'm good. Good.
Watch Ty shave some fucking kiwis. Real Chris, what's going on with you, bro? You shaving kiwis, bro?
And you know what's funny? He's shaving like he's peeling potatoes, bro.
What'd you say, real Chris?
Nah. I said I'm watching McGregor at the game, you know, that's what I'm doing. But no, it's a good game to watch.
Gallagher. I'm sorry I called him McGregor.
Fucking Conor McGregor limping around with his fucking broken shin on the fucking pitch, bro. Just... All right. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, before we go ahead and start this show, make sure you smash that like button. Show us some love. It does help out the channel grow. Make sure you subscribe if you're brand new to the channel. You don't want to miss any of our future streams. Hit that subscribe. Hit that bell notification too, so you're notified that when we go live. Leave a comment down below if you're watching this in the future. Let us know if there are robots in the future, whatever. If the Terminator's after you, whatever the fuck, bro. Just let us know. And also, make sure you tell that Terminator to fucking get an account, subscribe to this channel, and like this video as well, emphasizing on that. And also make sure you check the links in the description below. We have a Discord where we like to chill and talk and watch games together. You can check out some of the Twitter links down below for some of these gentlemen here, and also a link to my YouTube channel, which you guys can go ahead and subscribe to for some of my content on there as well. And yeah, super chat, if you would like, is an option that we have available as well. So yeah, that's everything. Let's just go ahead and get this show on the road and start off with that first game of the week, which was the Watford Massacre. That's what I like to call it from here on out. The Watford Massacre. The weird shaped birds came into Watford and just killed everything, all hopes and dreams they had. They got a new manager. They started off their fucking first game on a high note, but yeah, we already knew that Liverpool had a fantastic offense, but we have Sadio Mane scoring for his third game in a row. Tap-in merchant FIRMINO. Literally, all the goals were no, but all his goals were tap-ins. He got a hat trick. He did get a hat trick.
It's called a good awareness.
Right position at the right time. If only Timo could tap it in like that. But and then Salah on the fantastic form he's been in as well. Just again making it look easy. And Liverpool held it down. They held it down despite conceding to Brentford last game. 3-3 and just having a shaky defense in the back. But all right, we'll start with Kai. Kai, I don't know if you got to watch this game or watch the highlights, but any surprises here with Liverpool really 5-0 against Watford? Can you say you're surprised?
I haven't. I watched the highlights. I was surprised by the fact that Salah can dribble,
Oh yeah.
Good on him, bro. That one goal could be like goal of the season for me. Yeah, Liverpool comfortable, but the real test for me was always not going to be like Liverpool's 11. It's what they have, like underneath, like that fucking core of players. When you go like a little bit deeper than the 11, is the people that have at the bench. Because those players on the bench, they're not any better than the players Crystal Palace have on their starting 11 So we'll see, man. As the season goes on, as the season goes on,
just like one or two though, yeah.
The African Cup of Nations, or whatever the fuck it's called, is gonna
happen.
And then
you're gonna,
then the whole
you're gonna call Salah Pyramid Traore.
Yeah, bro. Then two of their like the African
players. Attackers. Sadio Mane and Salah. Those are huge parts of their team. 100% get that. And what country's Matip from? Is Matip
Holland?
also?
He's Holland, man. Dutch, no?
No, he's not what? Matip's not from Holland, no. He's from.
I thought Matip was from an African country.
He's see, I forgot what country he's from.
Ivory
like,
Coast?
No, not even all the Liverpool fans know where, because I know Sonny got it wrong as well.
No one knows where Matip is from, bro. Can
Yeah,
anyone in
we-
chat tell me
to
where
be
Matip
honest,
is
Yeah,
from?
Cameroon. Yeah, Big Ron said it. Yeah,
Cameroon?
yeah, he is,
Okay,
man.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So yeah,
he is.
even Matip too, and they've been relying on Matip. I don't know if they actually started him in this game. I didn't check the lineup, but yeah, he's been in there. So they've been relying on Matip, who's arguably been their better defender in that back. For defense. But you know what's impressive too is they kept the clean sheet even without Allison. Allison's been bailing them out a lot, so that goes to show that they were doing well defensively. From what I can tell here, yeah, only 2 shots on target, 6 shots from Watford. Most of the possession was all Liverpool, so it was a Liverpool dominated game. Chris, what'd you think of the game? What'd you think the pyramid January?
Yeah, honestly, about Salah, like he was amazing. That ball he sent to Mane. That's like a Kevin De Bruyne or Messi pass. Like that ball, if any of you two saw it, I think you did, Marshall, at least. I'm not sure about you, Kai, but
that's
like
the one game I forgot to fucking watch the highlights for. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Wow,
so
that was a good game to watch. Yeah, that ball was so good. Like I can't lie, that's like pass of the season or whatever you want to call it. It's such a good ball.
I didn't know.
Manny,
apparently, Matip retired from Cameroon. All right, I didn't know that. So never mind. They won't lose Matip. But continue on, Chris.
Yeah. And Firmino, Klopp's got to play Firmino. It's not like he can just link up the play. He can get goals too. Like he's been getting goals for his country, even for Liverpool when he's playing. Like he's barely played, and he's got more goals than Lukaku this season, and that's just crazy because he's now a goal scorer. But he's having a hell of a time right now, and yeah, he's not slowing down. So Jota can't really get in. I would say like only for maybe Mane, but Liverpool played really good. But the hard tests will start coming through. They got United. Ollie might pull a masterclass and do something, but
we'll talk about
it's a good it's a very good 3 points. They won like 5-0, 5-0. Like it's good goal difference as well to add. So yeah, they did really well defensively. So like the keeper did nothing in that game. I honestly thought Watford might have scored 1 or 2, but no, they couldn't even get near the keeper.
Which is good because they needed to solidify the defense. And about Firmino, now this is another debate that the Liverpool fans are going to be having. Is Jota going to play over Firmino? Is Firmino going to play over Jota? Look, we know Klopp, there's going to be rotation. Jota's going to play some games. Firmino's going to play some games. And we know that Firmino is streaky. Firmino will do good in a few games, go score a goal, and then he'll go on a drought. So I wouldn't get too excited about Firmino. It's not like, right position, right time. That's good. You need that from any attacker. But it's not like he was fucking scoring bangers. He was fucking curling it in like the Telemans goal, bro. Oh my God, we'll get there. But yeah, look, good on Liverpool. They do have tough run of fixtures, and we all expected Watford to lose. I didn't expect it to be this bad. Yeah. You expected them to lose. Their next game is against Man United, you said?
Yeah. They're struggle against Man United, even though Man United's in bad form, but they will.
We'll see what happens because fucking Man United have been so fucking bad. Let's go on to the Man United game. Leicester City versus Man United. I wish I saw this game, actually saw this game. And Man United fans, right now, I'm letting you know, it's not too late to get a refund on your fridge. I know it's not working right now.
I think it's a bit late. You get like 3 million.
It might be a little too late to get a refund on that fridge. You thought you went to the hardware store and they were like, yeah, this is our most bought fridge here, and best ratings, great ratings, and then you go and you read the reviews and it's all shit. Like, it doesn't even run properly, doesn't keep my drinks cold. That's right now. It does. Only the fridge works. The freezer doesn't work. Like, fucking Maguire had a howler of a game, and people love to call this motherfucker world class. World class where, bro? World class square in some drifted nation. Drifted nation in Southeast Asia, bro. Like where is he good, bro? It was bad for Maguire. Real Chris, did you get to see this game?
I saw the highlights of where United just got smashed. Like that's what I saw. And
Well, it was
you know
a
what?
back and forth game, right? Where
I'm
you
just
know,
thinking, where's this defense of Paul Scholes where it's better than Chelsea's? That's all. Like,
yeah,
that they conceded 4 goals. De Gea did a
whatever. I
few
didn't
really
watch
good
this stupid
saves.
fucking clip, but apparently Skulls had a howler when he said that, and I
Yeah.
agree. Like that's ridiculous to say that.
United conceded
But
10 goals or more this season as well. They have a huge issue in their back line. Like, it doesn't matter.
Didn't
Maguire, Varane, go on,
yeah.
Kai.
Didn't Paul Scholes say that our defense is not good because we don't have any like outstanding individuals in defense?
who the
I
fuck
didn't
is
hear
Thiago
that part, but
Silva?
like,
That was, yeah,
he was
exactly. So I'm saying.
he was
Yeah, it's
saying
like,
he was
what?
just saying Maguire and what are better than us. Like,
But didn't
like
Rio Ferdinand himself, who was like one of the best defenders in the Premier League, say that Rudiger at the moment is the best defender in the Premier League? I don't understand Scholes, man.
yeah.
Maybe
He said
because
him and Thiago Silva partnership's the best. I think he did say
maybe
that. Yeah.
maybe that ginger hair particles are kind of fucking blocking his like brain receptors or something. I don't know what it meant, but like the stats kind of contradict his whole statement. But yeah,
Yeah, of course, and that's why it's so absurd to say it. But yeah, we look at the game, man. You know what? I do have to say this about Man United. Mason Greenwood might actually convince me that he's actually a top striker. Like,
yeah, he's the real Mason, bro. He's the real Mason.
yeah, he's the real Mason. He looked good this game, and that goal was one of the most convincing goals that I've seen. Absolutely top bins, no chance for Schmeichel to get it right out of the box. But then shortly after, a few minutes, Yuri Tielemans, man, and this kid's got it in him. I really think he could be a good fit for Chelsea in the future if we decide, maybe the midfield's not going to work out. Yuri Tielemans, man, he is developing into a very good player, and he just said, "Hold my beer, fucking." You need to watch this goal, Kai, because it was one of the best goals. I think it's going to be easily the best goal.
You know what's funny about Yuri Tielemans?
It's the way he took it. Yeah.
Everybody who plays Football Manager knew him before he came to Leicester. Maybe 3 seasons before he came to Leicester. Yeah, he's really famous in Football Manager and taking free kicks and like shots outside of the box. If any of you people in the chat play Football Manager, like I think 2014, 2015 Football Managers, that guy was a wonder kid, man. That's how I knew about him, man. And when he came to Leicester, I'm like, I know that guy. And I think he played for Monaco as well. So yeah, he's a really good player, man. But if he can do it at Chelsea, I'm not sure because it's a completely different kind of.
Yeah. Dude, Chelsea.
I think we're starting to see the beginnings of prime Tielemans. Because it's not the first time he scored a goal, a nice goal, like outside the box like that. But if you saw that goal, and Big Ron, like, look, man, he did not hit that cross. He had all the time in the world to place that shot, and he placed it so nicely. Like, it was no goalkeeper in the world. Not even prime Peter Cech could have blocked that goal. That was ridiculous. The way he, like, chipped it. It was almost like a free kick. But it was in play. Like, it was just chipped it, curled it in, and top corner.
I don't know.
It was
Prime Petr Cech might save that.
Prime Petr Cech
I've seen Prime Petr Cech save some
into the air to
saves.
save that. That was a ridiculous goal, bro. And I mean, mind you, like, De Gea had a good game apparently. I didn't get to see all of his saves. I saw some of them, and they were good saves.
He was arguable man of the match as well.
Even De Gea, like, there's no way.
That says a lot about their defensive issues.
Yeah, and it does say a lot about the defensive issues. The amount of errors that Maguire had in this game alone, you could argue, or is the reason that they even scored 3 times. And that goal, that Yuri Tielemans goal, was a huge fucking Maguire howler. Taking his time on the ball, not fucking, going after it, thinking it's gonna come, and then it gets intercepted by, I forgot who intercepted.
It was his awareness what put it for me. Like, he was not even aware. Like, how?
Yeah, absolutely unaware. Then Soyuncu scores a goal off of a free kick. No one's marking him. It was supposed to, you could argue that it was probably Maguire's man to mark. Rashford comes into the game. Good to see him back for United fans, I'm sure. But he scores a wonderful Rashford style goal on a counterattack. And then literally this is ridiculous. This game was ridiculous. So it's 2-2. Literally as they get the ball at the net, they restart the game. From the play that they restart the game, Jamie Vardy was like not having it. 3-2. all of a sudden Leicester just run away with it, and then Patson Daka scores his first goal for the team, and it was just Man United's defense absolutely capitulated, and it wasn't even like you could blame that. Oh, it was Lindelof and such, because they always say, oh, Lindelof is so bad, and that's why we got Varane because it was on Maguire, your best defender.
And Luke Shaw had a terrible game too in all fairness. Same with Luke Shaw.
The defense has been terrible.
I think United are suffering from management issues, man. It reminds me, like the way that they get split on the counter-attack is very, very similar. If you guys remember the Man City game when we played under Lampard, like one of the last few games played under Lampard, and the Leicester games, and our shape in the counter-attack, like whenever we get counter-attacks, like was a reminiscent of what happened to Manchester United. It's like exactly the same thing. Exactly the same thing. It happens more than once. Just the organization of that team. For me, I like Ole. I think he is the best one out of Lampard and
I agree.
And what's his name?
Arteta.
And Arteta, but that's where it stops. Like that's where his level kind of reaches. Like
there.
It's not something to be proud of. It's like which one is better from an RC to a fucking Miranda. It's.
I hope Lampard's a lot better than him in 20 years' time.
It doesn't really mean anything. Yeah, but United need a new manager.
He's the same age as Thomas Tuchel, Kai. Ollie is. He's the same age.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, but I'm saying at the moment, like from those three, managers.
I agree. I agree, of course. He doesn't organize his teams that well. I don't think either, and his substitutions are terrible.
Yeah,
he brings. I think he brings on McTominay as well, just to settle it, and just makes it a lot worse. There's nothing organized in that team.
At this point, because that team is so much better than this, man. That team is so much better than the run of fixtures that they've been getting.
Yeah.
And man, we'll see. I do think he's gonna stay because United's goal is top 4, and he's still he's still close to doing it. I think it's it's basically when a lot of people kind of show off, they're like, oh yeah, Lampard didn't outlast Ole and Arteta, and I always tell them you should be proud of that. Just means your club doesn't give a fuck about you or your achievements.
You don't have a Roman owner. They don't have him.
It's not something to be proud of. It's like having a girl who always cheats on you, but she still stays with you. It's like yeah, but she still cheats on you. It's not still with you, but you're still getting cheated on, bro. So it's the same thing, man. It's the same thing with Ole. I think his time is up, and United need to get rid of him because at this point it's just just causing issues in the locker room. Do you guys hear what the Pogba said after the game?
No,
I did not hear what he said actually.
He basically said that something has to change because it's the same mistake over and over again. Basically referring that it's kind of like a management or game management kind of issue.
Fucking
no, I did hear that. Actually,
always in the front of controversy with his comments, man. Everyone's always looking at his comments with a microscope, and he might actually be saying that though. He might actually be saying, and he's not wrong.
Right, he's right.
Yeah, he's not wrong. When you think about it, this run of games that Man United have, they were supposed to win every single one of them. Essentially,
and they didn't win.
They weren't difficult.
Or just won.
They won. They didn't lose any of them. But they kept dropping points. They dropped points to Southampton. They dropped points to.
They did lose to Leicester.
They just lost to Leicester, but before that,
they've been dropping points all over the place.
They couldn't beat Everton. Actually, they lost to Villa. Never mind. They ended up losing to Villa. They lost to Villa.
They did. They lost 2 games and dropped 2. Yeah.
And they won.
Wasn't hard fixtures either.
Talked about the manager situation as well. People Arsenal, Man United fans mainly say about the two clubs like Man City and Chelsea, the 2 oil clubs. This is the reason why they win titles. There's another reason why Chelsea and City win titles because they're ruthless with their managers. They don't just keep onto a dead thing of their team. Chelsea, they'll sack Lampard, even though he's a legend of the club, and they'll sack him. Arsenal, they're gonna keep Arteta for another year or 2 probably. And that's what drags them down, I think, as well. It's not just because of money. They spend money. It's what they keep their crappy managers for.
Yeah. No, at this point. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I don't want to like jump the gun too quick on Ollie though, to be honest, because if we remember what happened last season, nearly identical to this. Last season was probably worse because by October they were on the bottom half of the table. I believe they were almost in a relegation zone. They were that bad,
Yeah,
but
I think their goals are different now, Marshall. Their goals are now not like their goals are to compete for the Champions League. You can't like ignore the fact that they like invested heavily in that team. You know,
oh
like
yeah,
they
they
got
invested a
Sancho,
lot of fucking money to it. Yeah,
they got Cristiano Ronaldo. Who else did they get? I can't remember who else did they get. But anyway,
Varane.
yeah, Varane as well. Yeah, they invested heavily in that fucking team, and
The
now
team Ollie spent over 400 million.
so if they haven't improved, then they have fallen back. You know, at this point for me, United and Arsenal are basically Make-A-Wish foundations, bro. That's all they are. That's all
They
they
are
are,
for their
man.
managers. No, you're right. They are for their managers.
They're just keeping those managers there who have no fucking clue what they're doing. Like I saw today, Arsenal draw last minute to Crystal Palace, and fucking Arteta's clapping up the fan like he did something amazing, man. Like he won a last minute like fucking Champions League. And you know what? At one point for me, it's fucking hilarious because I despise both of these fucking clubs. But at the same time, you kind of feel sad for the level of the Premier League right now of those teams. Because I grew up, I don't know about you, Marshall, or you, Chris, but I grew up with United and Arsenal being Chelsea's rivals. And now
I remember the 8-2 win.
They're not even rivals.
They
were always top four battles, and they were always close.
Yeah, they're not even rivals right now, man. For me, Liverpool overtaking Arsenal as far as that, you know.
Liverpool, Man City.
Yeah, and Newcastle will be taken over eventually. Newcastle will. Even Wolves or Leicester.
I don't know.
Now Newcastle will have the money.
We'll talk about the Newcastle. We'll get to that. I think the Newcastle thing. There's a lot to talk about. To be honest,
we'll get to that Newcastle game. I thought it was so funny. But on the bright side for this United game, Jadon Sancho looked like he had a good game, so that's good. He was finally playing on his preferred side, and he looked like he had a decent game. Fernandes looked like he did all right as well, but I mean, Ronaldo was nowhere to be seen, which is unfortunate, especially considering how much hype and attention is around him. But all right, so that brings up the wrap with the Leicester City and United game. Leicester City showing signs of improvement. Let's see what happens, but they were the clear winners of this game, and it shows with that score. I'm seeing what you guys are. I'm seeing what Chris was talking about. 22 shots, 11 on target. Holy crap! Yeah, definitely. I could see why De Gea was man of the match for this game. But you wanted to say something, Kai?
Yeah, for me, it wasn't even Leicester that wasn't even that good. Just United was fucking terrible.
Oh yeah,
United was
I
terrible,
can definitely see that.
United played like they belonged in the Special Olympics, man. They were not near like an actual footballing side, man. And if I was United fans, I would be worried, man. I get it. They like all
They are worried. You're not seeing a massive meltdown.
He's a nice guy. He called Rashford Rashi, and he's like, like a sweet guy. I bet like he's the kind of guy who never like fucking shakes that vendor machine. He's like a sweet guy, man. But at the same time, you have to have like a point where you're like, okay, this guy has 3 seasons. We're having the same mistake that we have every season. Every season we kind of lag off, like, and then we have to like fucking drag ourselves till the finish line. Plus, we invested heavily, and we're not really moving forward. So it's time to kind of like review this and move on from him, because the guy is it's just sad, man. It's just like they're hoping, like they're throwing shit in the fucking air and hoping it's gonna stick, man. That's what all he is.
I was gonna say,
you're not wrong completely.
You said United fans should be worried. They are like massively worried about their club. I saw Spaces. I saw like Saeed. I can't remember his name anyway. The one United fan anyway who always freaks out. Like a lot of United fans have fully turned Ollie out. Like I think even my brother, who's a massive Ollie inner, is saying he's not good enough. He'd even take Conte right now. He said like he'd accept that. It's just got that bad for him. Like a lot of them have turned. I think the only Ollie inners is actually rivals right now. You see, it's rivals. They say no Ollie because they're loving it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is fantastic to see how the cookie crumbles. But all right, we're gonna move on to the next game. But before we do, guys, make sure you smash that like button if you're watching. I appreciate you guys being here. Make sure you share the video if you'd like. Leave a comment if you're watching in the future. Check out some of the links in the description. Leave a super chat if you love us, or if you don't, doesn't matter. And then
Hey,
subscribe
if
if
you
you're
don't
brand
love
new to the
us,
channel.
still leave a super chat telling us how much you hate us.
Yeah,
We'll appreciate it.
there you go. There you go.
Either
Works
way.
out perfectly. But yeah, check out the links in the description as well, guys, and subscribe. But the next game I want to talk to you guys about, and I'm an idiot because I closed out the freaking thing that had the game. It's probably gonna be the Man City versus Burnley. Is anyone surprised that Man City won 2-0?
Nah, it's not really much to talk
Not
about.
shocker. I thought it'd be 3-0 Marshall. I actually thought that's my prediction for him. It's only Burnley. Like, if City lost to that or drew to that, then I don't know what the fuck they're doing this season. But Burnley's just Burnley. They're just hoping to defend, and it's only going to keep them up for so long. I don't know where Burnley actually are on the table. I think they're very low. Like
Burnley is in the relegation zone, 18.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
is there really a
they're not
reason for us
gonna
to
survive.
talk about this? Is there really a reason for us to
Yeah, I
talk
mean,
about
De
this,
Bruyne scored, and Bernardo Silva's still looking good.
I want
you know,
to talk.
good.
Yeah. There's
You want
one
to
thing I
tweet
saw
them as
actually
well.
on Twitter. Yeah, like this Chelsea fan said Bernardo Silva is City's best player right now, and he got laughed at for some reason. I don't know if you guys agree, but I think Bernardo Silva is definitely their best player.
He
like
stepped up
messy on the
this
ball.
season. I think this season he's become a lot more important to Pep's side,
I
and
don't
it's
know.
good.
I think Pep was kind of he wasn't giving him the opportunity he deserves last season. He kind of did assign it to him. Kind of did assign it to him because he wanted to leave. But Bernardo always had the talent, man. He was always creative. He always was good on the ball. He had good distribution, and he just had his chance. Now I think City has a lot of depth and quality in that fucking team. Man.
They're like
Wow.
us in a sense.
Yeah.
When it comes
you,
to
Ray Werner.
the size of the size of the club and what the amount of players that they have in the depth, but it was it wasn't the most exciting game, I'll admit, but it was nice to see Bernardo Silva still continue this form. If the rumors are true, I would love to have Bernardo Silva at Chelsea. That'd be absolutely amazing. I don't know if I'd do a swap, but I would like to add him as part of the depth. If anything, I would get rid of either Ziyech or Pulisic for Bernardo.
Yeah, get rid of both.
I mean, honestly, get rid of both. Like, to be honest, Pulisic is on his last straw with me. With him, it's the injuries, man.
He's not dependent. He's not dependable, man. He's not.
Now Werner's very useful to the squad. Like those
Werner
two
has
next
his
to him.
uses. Yeah. And then Kevin De Bruyne finally scored his goal. Whether or not he's been a little iffy lately, which is weird, considering it's Kevin De Bruyne.
Maybe
he usually takes his team. Maybe he's still recovering. Phil Foden looking good as well. There's a lot of good in this team, and mind you, they were playing without Gabriel Jesus and without Ederson. So because of the whole international break, but we moved to the game that I wanted to talk to Kai about because you weren't in the match review for your own personal reasons. Brentford versus Chelsea. Listen, I think most of us knew that this game wasn't going to be like a walk in the park, but I also didn't think we were going to struggle this much, especially in that second half. So, Kai, I guess let us know what you thought of the game overall, your overall thoughts on everything that went down with that game. I'm sure you were frustrated.
The one thing that I liked about this, I really liked our midfield. The way, how good we are on the ball, how good we are at keeping the ball, how good we were on winning back the ball every time we lost it.
That first half was a good example.
Yeah, it was really impressive. For me, the Kovacic and Ruben combo, it's really fucking nice to watch, man. Like, they're both throwing the ball. They both can win the ball back. They're both, it's impossible to get the ball out of them. And
what about Conte, man?
Conte as well. Conte was there as a sweeper. It was really good. I just for me, I don't see a reason for Mount to steal Ruben Loftus-Cheek's position now, because Ruben has been superior to him for every chance he got, and it showed. It showed as soon as we took Ruben and Kovacic off, like that, the team was losing the ball every second. I think when Mount came on, we had like 25% possession, and that's not me digging out Mount. I just don't think he has like the discipline and carrying ability that neither Ruben or Kovacic have. So I would persist with these two, but I would kind of go to three attacking players rather than two,
Yeah.
because I feel like both Werner and Lukaku looked isolated, and
Yeah.
I'm not.
If you saw the Southampton game, we were so much more better in attack, for example, with Werner and Lukaku.
Yeah.
So I do agree with you.
No, okay. Well, Kai, I wanted to ask you this because I agree with most of what you said. And if you want to watch our full review on the game, make sure you check out the video we posted yesterday. We went live and we talked about the review and all that stuff. But I did mention the whole Mount thing. I am concerned about Mount's form. He's usually frustrating because of his final pass, but this is like ridiculous. He's being like extra frustrating. He's not even doing defensively well. So, but about Lukaku, about Lukaku, are you starting to feel that maybe there's a Tuchel tax going on with Lukaku, that maybe he is too often now that he's being isolated, that he's not a part of the build-up, that he's not a part of, whatever. Maybe Tuchel's trying to tell him like, oh, I want you to be a target man and you stay there and be target man and whatever. Or do you think it's just, the attacking third, or maybe it's a little bit of both? Like, do you think this Lukaku thing is just Lukaku not getting service?
Chris, do you want to answer, or should I go?
I'll take both your answer. I'm sure you're both going to have something to say about this.
I'll go first. I think we could have fucking Jesus Christ coming from the sky, like crossed up, playing for that striker position. He'll struggle as well, man. And I don't care who we have. Like, the way we play football for the attacking player is not sustainable for me. It's like we're not going to score goals. We're not going to score a lot of goals. Because people are like, oh, Lukaku missed that one chance he had. I'm like, exactly that one chance he had where he moved it above the net. But we don't create a lot of chances. Any striker on this planet is gonna sky a lot of chances. The thing is, you have to create a lot of chances for those strikers, and most of the time we just create half chances. So we need to do something about it. So we are more kind of like fluid in our attacks, and it takes us too much fucking time to get the ball to the front because these guys don't move well off the ball. And for me, it has to be the position, because we could have anybody. We keep switching players. And to me, it got to the point where it's not an issue, because I've seen Lukaku at Inter. He would finish balls like it's nobody's business. And I've seen Lukaku start for us this season. Because also, as soon as we start playing, like kind of every player just do what they want to do in the attack. And I love Chilwell. I thought Chilwell was brilliant. But sometimes you need to remember your job is to provide those strikers, to cross them in the box, not try to take it on yourself. And there's a lot of chances that our wingback just pretty much, him and Aspi, just took too much time on the ball, and we basically lost the attack. So I think they need to do something about it. Is this formation change, either attack change? I don't know, but no matter who we're gonna have issues, man. We're gonna struggle.
Real Chris, do you agree with a lot of what he's saying, or is there something? I do
agree. Like, I think even when you sort of Southampton's a game, I prefer when we do have like three attackers. Like, I want to maybe see like if we have a Pulisic and a fully fit Pulisic, Lukaku, and a Werner, and have all three of them, linking up and changing left to right, and see how that goes. Because I don't think we should change from the three, but I don't think that's a big issue. Like, we could, our wing backs do attack a lot as well, and we do get a lot of goals this season. We got 16 goals this season, same as Man City, but Lukaku's not really having. Yeah, I know. Lukaku's not having chances, but
look at the way Man City scored the goals. Look at the way we scored our goals. A lot of our goals are outside the box shots, fucking, like set pieces. And that, for me, that's not convincing. Like, not often are we going to get.
I think we've only had one set piece goal this season.
Who?
Alonso against Crystal Palace at the start, and that's it, I think.
Yeah, but we still get a lot of goals like that. We're very, very lucky, like outside of the box shots, with deflections.
Yeah, from corners and everything. Yeah, of course, when Ruben Loftus-Cheek's head and Chalobah finishes it, Thiago Silva whips it across. Like, we do get odd goals to get. Like, Chalobah's got 2 goals this season. Rudiger's got 1 goal. Chilwell's already got 2 goals.
I saw that our defenders scored more than our attackers. That's scary, man. In a professional football team, that's an issue, man. That's not something that we should be proud of, being like, oh, we scored as many as City.
I think it's a little bit of an issue.
No, it's a big issue.
I also look at we had the hardest run as well, so maybe our goals might start flying in against the Norwiches and the Watfords when we get them in.
It's possible.
we ain't had any teams like that, like Man City, or even the Burnley. We ain't even had Burnley yet, and we might get like 3-0 or something, like, because they just sit back and just like rely on it. So I think we might see it more when we go against the smaller teams, and
See,
we know that panic might go away, or more
Uh,
panic. Chelsea fans tend
uh,
to panic a lot anyway, so.
I mean, you might be right. We don't know. I mean, I agree with a lot of what Kai said, which is he points out one of the most obvious issues is that the wingbacks take too long on the ball. They don't, or even you could even argue the midfield sometimes too. They don't give the ball to Lukaku quick enough. But one complaint that I have about Lukaku is that if you look at Lukaku versus when he plays with Inter versus how he plays with us, it's almost like two different styles. I feel like Lukaku at Inter was much more involved in the build-up play. You know, the link up, like he would be in the midfield, taking on a defender, whatever. Maybe they play a high line or maybe they don't. And he would help build up the play. And he would maybe put like a Werner or, well, in this case, Martinez or Perisic or whoever the fuck in a more dangerous position to get in behind a defender. I feel like we're not doing that enough. I feel like it's mostly our wingbacks and our attacking thirds trying to get Lukaku into a dangerous position. And it's always that. And it's always just try to get the ball to Lukaku. And I just think maybe and I think this is a Tuchel tactic. I really think Tuchel needs to tell Lukaku to get more involved with the play. You're not going to, okay, we're not going to make
it. The players to get Lukaku more involved in the play. Because other than
and that too, it could be a little bit of both, to be honest. Because I want to see Lukaku giving assists too. Like, you know what I mean? Like sometimes, because that's the thing about when we play any team, everyone knows our main target's Lukaku. So they're going to put 2-3 guys on Lukaku. Getting the ball to Lukaku isn't always going to be easy. So, you know, maybe start using him how we kind of used Giroud, where Giroud would come down and help build up the play. And he's slow as shit, and Giroud wasn't always the best as good a finisher.
But that's not us like embracing his qualities. We're just basically kind of making him fit the system that we're trying to play, even though the system is failing us. Mm-hmm. Like in a way that, like, look at it this way: the reason Lukaku gets shut down is because it's only him and another attacker. And once they close Lukaku, that other attacker is only Werner, and Werner is not that physically strong. So one fucking defender can take care of him, or one defender and a left back, right, or the right back, whatever. So then basically both of our attacks are isolated. We have to attack from our wing back. Sometimes we get like a half volley attacking with Chilwell, but most of the time we get what happened to Alonso, and he just like crosses it outside of the box. He crosses it to the other side of the pitch. So I want us to use Lukaku for his quality. I want us to involve our attackers more in the build-up, not just use them as poachers, which is what we're doing now. We're never gonna. It's never gonna work, and I'm surprised Tuchel didn't try to do something about it earlier.
Yeah, it's almost like
personas and stuff, but
the way I see it too, it's almost like what Tuchel's trying to do is use Lukaku as the funnel for goals, and that's going to be near impossible. Like I agree with what you're saying, Kai, and I think we're saying the same thing, which is just try to get the attacking third more involved, try to get Lukaku involved in that build-up too, so that they can get more involved. I don't know. I don't know what the solution is here. I'm starting to get concerned because it's 6 games now. 6 games that Lukaku hasn't scored in, you know, and
he did score, but it's an offside.
He's going to score. He's got to score against Norwich.
Yeah, he's got to score eventually. He's got to score, but it's one of those things like...
You talk about that, actually. Talking about goals. He should have maybe got a goal, actually, in Brentford. The guy actually pushed Lukaku. I saw a clip. He pushed him with 2 hands forward.
Good on him. That was smart.
It's very sneaky. I didn't see it when I was watching it, and it's sneaky.
Some dark arts shit right there.
Did you notice that, Kai, like Lukaku did actually, for the offside goal, a defender behind him used 2 hands to push him forward, so he was offside, and it's creative from the defender in a way.
It's the name of the game, bro. How about you play Oblivion, bro? That's the game.
Yeah, it's dark arts, bro. That's what it is.
No, I'm not hating against it. Really, it's sneaky. You know, if Chelsea did that, Rudiger did that, I'd love it.
Motherfucker, all right, you got me, bro.
I would have fell down. You know, got a penalty because the VAR would have said, penalty. He used 2 hands.
Being a little bitch.
Yeah, but then. You know, Lukaku would have been like, I don't want to look like a bitch. So, yeah. Anyways.
Why not? You got a penalty. Costa did.
That's the Brentford and Chelsea game. Luckily, we won by 1 goal, but hopefully it's not that difficult for us to win the next few games. We're supposed to have our easy run of games, so I'm hoping it goes well. Everton versus West Ham. I didn't watch this game.
The I don't care about that game. I'm honest with you.
Yeah, I didn't care too much about
We
it. It
can
was a
skip that
1-0. Jared Bowen got a goal. Everton. I don't know what's going on with Everton, man. They need to get
Was
their
it 1-0?
players
I thought it
back.
was
Still
2-1.
no. It was 1-0, and Ogbonna scored a goal. Kurt
Yeah,
Zuma
no, I
looked pretty
saw
good.
that. No, I saw that. Yeah. Zuma and Urbana together look pretty good, actually.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
and they're
say.
both good in there.
Sometimes I watch these games. And I'm like, I kind of miss you, Kurt. But then again, I remember.
I
then
love Kurt.
I remember his
I know you did,
off the ball
Chris.
ability.
I know you did.
I remember his ball playing
Kurt
ability. and I'm
Zuma's
like,
a
never mind.
beast.
He's a beast.
I miss him.
He's a nice
Look
guy.
look what Jose says as well. You don't need to buy a defender when you have Kurt Zuma. He was right.
But they're just mind games, bro. Mind games.
Nah.
You have
Zuma is a class defender. He's a class defender. He can tackle, he can header.
That's why he plays for
He's a
West Ham,
beast.
bro. Come on, let's
He
move
just
on.
can't. He's just a bit brain dead on the ball. That's all.
A little bit brain dead. That's horrible, man. It's like, oh yeah, he's a great heart surgeon, but his hand shakes a little bit when he does it. I'm like, but that takes the whole fucking purpose. Then he's gonna cut someone's heart out, man.
Jesus. Oh man. But all right, that's the West Ham. They won. They're getting results. They're they're staying up there. They're competing. This game made me laugh. Newcastle 2, Tottenham 3.
Oh,
Dude.
You know what? My favorite Tottenham players scored the goals, man. Ndombele, Son, and Harry Kane, man.
Yep. All three.
No, that's good for them. What made me laugh though was it was the new first game under the new ownership.
They were
you see them all up there. They're all happy and like, oh, English football. I've never watched these before. And then fucking Callum Wilson scores in 2 minutes, and everyone's like, yeah, oh my god, this is amazing. This is our club. They're winning. We're winning. And then fucking they're all excited. The fucking lady with the iron jaw, she's like smiling and shit, looking like a fucking jack-o'-lantern up there.
Bro, Jesus.
And then fucking 15 minutes later, it all disappears, bro. They all just get depressed.
They even gave him a pity goal.
Like, oh shit! Oh yeah, I forgot. Like it was
We
kind of
bought
like from a
shit
movie. It was like from a
Bro,
It was like from a movie,
Marshall,
bro.
that bitch was wearing the Newcastle scarf. Like
Yeah,
she
she
fucking,
was.
you
She
know
was
those
so-
people, you know those
Yo.
people who only go to games when the World Cups come. That's what she looked like. That stupid Newcastle scarf, like black and white.
bro. The best part was when the camera went to Steve Bruce. This man is shameless. He saw the
Not
goal,
giving instructions.
turned around all confident. Like he didn't even celebrate. He was like, I know I'm doing my job. This is what I do. We win games. We score. We get ahead. And then 15 minutes later, he's just shaking his head like, no.
No,
I'm getting sacked still.
no.
I'm still getting the sack.
Oh my god,
Whoa.
and Shelby, man, he made me laugh. Came on, got a yellow card and a red card.
And
He's
this
such a
bald
violent player.
motherfucker just came in
Oh,
and was
no.
like, I haven't played in forever. You're making me mad. I'm going to foul you. And he just gets his ass sent off. And Steve Bruce is like, well,
You know what would be
there
funny?
goes my job.
You know what would be funny?
Yeah.
If they actually didn't spend anything this transfer window in the winter, right? And then they got relegated and they start using money from next season. That would be the funniest thing ever, man. We have the richest owner in the Premier League. No, you don't. You have the richest owner in the Championship.
I would love that.
Dude, it's so bad. They're the only team worse than them is Norwich. That's it.
Oh my god.
They're sitting on 3 points, man. They're so bad.
Yeah, I think Bruce is gonna get sacked. But who?
Oh,
Yeah,
no, he's
I don't
going.
think
He's going.
next.
They should sign
Yeah,
Conte.
I think next week there's another one. It's a new manager, either
They
Lampard
should
or
have bought an owner,
whoever.
man. They should have bought the club.
Lampard will struggle to keep that team above there. I'm not gonna lie, like, that team is unsavable. Like
Oh
it's
my
so
God.
bad, and it's not even good
it just-
defending. Lampard ain't gonna prove
Uh-huh.
that.
Yeah, we'll see, but it just made me laugh how so quickly this fan base was so excited and they're all hyped up, and then Nuno just robbed them. They were like, no, you can't have this. Even Harry Kane, who everyone was like, oh my god, what's happening to Harry Kane? All this, all that, gets an assist and a goal. His first assist and the first
He did
goal of the
really
season.
well that game. His link up was amazing.
Yeah.
But
I mean, it's
that's Newcastle though. That team.
Yeah, exactly. It's Newcastle. It's not hard to be that good against them, especially with Steve Bruce being all shameless and shit. He wore all black. He looked like he was the shit until he fucking conceded that goal to Ndombele, and then he just got humbled so quick.
And people want
Literally.
people want Saint Maximus, man. Ah, man, that guy is so fucking overrated.
Stop.
Why is he overrated?
I need the same maximum.
He plays for a shit
Chris,
team,
not
guys.
you too, bro. Not
No,
you too,
he plays for a
Chris.
shit team. Wait till you
Yeah,
see him
look.
have Mbappe next to him, yeah, and you see him ball out.
Well, you think he's
Oh
gonna
my
ball up
God.
next? First of all, he's never gonna get to play with Mbappe because that's his level of Newcastle. Second of all, look at the way he plays, man. He's literally a Cho with a bandana, bro. Where is he gonna play? Man? Where is he gonna play? All he does is do like fucking useless dribbles and lose the ball, and then he's just like. At least I'm wearing
If
Gucci
he has
fucking-
Conte's magic, he can play wing back.
You think he's gonna get Conte's manager? He'd be lucky if he gets like the fucking what's his name, Fat Sam, man. The English Conte.
Sam
As his fucking
Allardyce.
manager, man.
No,
Bro,
because it could be an
Saint
exciting job
Maximum-
for a manager
Saint Maximum
in a
is
championship.
the fucking French croissant Cho, bro. That's
He
what
is.
Saint Maximum is,
Obvious.
bro. He's fancy
He's
cheese.
really not
bro. That's all
Ramo.
he is. No, but the
I
thing
think
about
he's
Saint
a
Maximum
very
is
talented footballer.
no, listen. Here's the thing about
If
Saint
he's
Maximum.
at Dortmund, Kai be jerking him off probably.
Saint Maximum.
What do you
If
mean,
he took his
Wait,
career-
wait, go back. When have I ever rated anybody?
You
from
do
Dortmund
about
other than
Sancho. You said, "Oh, look how good Sancho is." Yeah.
Every Chelsea fan.
Saint Maxim, if Saint Maxim
Don't say
was
it's
at
only me.
Dortmund,
Don't
you say how
say
good he
it's
is.
Only me. Don't say it's only me. Every fucking Chelsea fan before Sancho went to United, everybody was riding his dick. Yeah, he was riding his dick like Mia Khalifa was fucking riding dick at the fucking band bus, bro. Don't come to me and say Kai is the only one. The only difference is I didn't change my opinion about Sancho since he moved to United.
Even
I always had that
It's
fucking
because you
opinion.
don't see him week in, week out. Because
Fuck
he's
you,
seen
bro.
that shit.
Fuck you, Chris. No, he was actually his numbers.
No.
His numbers for under 21 are fucking impressive, man. I think he's
Yeah,
the
they
top
were
five.
in the German league,
Yeah, but
Listen.
that doesn't.
and now he's hit reality in the Premier League.
Back to
Now it's gonna
be another
reality,
show.
Jesus Christ. Anyways, back to Saint Maximum. Here's the thing about Saint Maximum. If he took his career more seriously, he would probably get somewhere that's not Newcastle. And not even that,
Yeah,
he's
West Ham.
injury prone as fuck.
Leicester.
Just wait. Anyone, like I said, like a croissant, bro. You know how croissants, when you try to eat one, they flake, they crumble.
Yeah.
That's Saint Maximum's legs, bro. They just break all the time and they crumble. Like
It's not
he's a
Pulisic.
week. He's a week or 2 weeks away. No, he is Pulisic essentially when it comes
You know
to
what's-
injuries, bro.
You know what's funny? Chris likes all the Make-A-Wish players. He like Timo Werner.
How,
He likes
he's not
Zuma.
Make a Wish. 15
He likes
assists. Thank you very much.
He likes Aspilicueta, and he likes Saint
Hey.
Maximus, bro.
Ah, very respectful.
You gonna put
I love
Aspilicueta in
I
that
love
sentence?
I love Aspilicueta. He's not the most technical.
No,
Chris
no.
loves those
What, he's
players.
not the most
who are like-
technical. I think he's
Chris-
quite technical. You
Chris
know?
loves those players who get bullied online, man. That's who Chris likes.
Bullied online. Yeah, you just keyboard warriors. That's what
I
you are.
mean, I could definitely see Aspie being bullied online, bro. Do you see how he's tucked his fucking shirt to his pants?
Yeah,
He used to get wedgies when he was in Spanish school, bro. That's easily Aspie. Aspie wore overalls and shit. You know what I mean? The thing.
Nah, Aspie was the shit. That's what he was. He was the shit.
Aspie's the type of guy to watch.
Aspie
He was
fucking
the-
dressed
he's
like
the school
Pinocchio as a
footballer.
kid, bro.
He was the best footballer in the school. They loved him. He tucked in this shit.
Aspie used to dress like Pinocchio for school, bro. I don't want to even hear
That's
it,
new
bro.
when it's like, yeah.
But yeah, so Tottenham end up getting a result, which they needed because they've been on a fucking losing streak, or they haven't been doing too good. They're 5th place right now. So also, I don't know what the fuck happened. Apparently, for 7 minutes or some shit, some fan had like a seizure or some shit.
It's
It's
I
not
didn't watch
seizure,
the
it's a
game.
heart attack.
all those
Heart
sad,
attack.
all those
Yeah,
sad,
it wasn't
sad
a-
business, man.
There was a doctor
Yeah.
on there and he saved him. And yeah.
I can't believe. I can't believe
the
they
first
even
player to
stopped
notice
it.
was Reguilon. Reguilon stopped it. He noticed. He said, "There's something up there. Like something's gone wrong." And he pointed to the ref,
No,
and they stopped
Knowing
it.
my luck, if I was in that stadium, the the only doctor's gonna be there is a chiropractor, bro.
Oh my
Oh my
I'm
god.
dead, bro. There's nobody.
I couldn't believe they even stopped it for that. Like I always thought like
Yeah,
most
it's a
of the
heart
times
attack.
players don't give a single shit.
Bro, I wouldn't.
Yeah, but like how
Yeah,
often do players get stomped on or like trampled at a game or
drag
It's
him.
not like a
whatever?
heart
They
Yeah,
just drag them away and
Just
just
drag
like,
him
continue.
into the tunnel, take care of him.
Continue
It's,
away,
If he
bro.
dies,
it's
he
not
dies.
hard. It's
If he
not a heart
dies,
attack. Like, no, fair play to Regulon. Regulon spotted and he said, "Stop this! Like something's gone wrong over there." And then they called someone to go over there to help out, and yeah,
Not
it's all
sure gonna get a
good.
fine, man. Not sure gonna get a fine for it.
Dude, watch the ref. Watch the ref. Like we get audio. Like remember when we didn't have a crowd? Well, obviously you could hear everything.
Yeah,
Imagine
the
you
fake
could hear
ones.
him. And he's like, "Oh, don't worry about them. Play on, play on." Just like, go.
Oh, it's just gonna be one person
What
up
are you
there.
worried about? Yo, we got football. I only got 90 minutes, bro. I gotta pick up. I gotta pick up Deliveroo after this, bro. Hurry up. Fucking A, man. And yeah, so Tottenham got a result. Huming Song, Harry Kane. Apparently, Harry Kane and Son are one more goal and assist away from tying the what was it? Drogba Lampard
Drogba and
record?
Lampard, yes. But what trophy did they get for that? I remember Lampard and Drogba. They won all
Jesus
the
Christ,
trophies.
man.
So
You're so
they
cold,
won nothing with it. I love some, but you know they
What
won
trophy
nothing
you
with
get
it.
for that?
It was
Oh
true.
my goodness, bro. I mean, he's right. He's right. You don't get a trophy for that. You're right. But all right. Last game that we're gonna go over is the one we just finished watching, which is the fucking
Arsenal.
Oh
the
yeah.
fucking Make a Wish Cannons versus the fucking Bluebirds, whatever the fuck.
Rusty
Fucking
ass useless.
fucking Arsenal versus Crystal Palace. Arsenal versus Conor McGregor. Fucking
Gallagher, you cunts. Gallagher. So my fucking
it ended up being 2-2. I understand now why you called him Conor McGregor because I realized, oh yeah, his name's Conor. That's why. But yeah. So it ended up being 2-2. I got to see the last few minutes of the games. You guys got to watch the game. So real quick, we'll start with you and then we'll go to Kai.
Honestly,
what's going on here?
I would
played
say
bad,
Arsenal
or
played.
did Crystal Palace
Arsenal,
play
yeah,
well?
Arsenal played shit. They went 1-0 up, and they thought they can just. They literally went 1-0 up. They played well up until the 1-0, and then Arteta said, "All right, guys, time to come back and defend. Let's be Big Sam and Burnley or whatever." Like they just defend, and Crystal Palace was dominating, and then they got their goal finally, and it went 1-1, and then it went 2-1 with Conor Gallagher did a really good tackle, and they broke the counter. I just laughed. And yeah, like maybe Ramsdale should have done a lot better about his positioning wasn't that great.
Sorry. What did you say? Go back. What did you say?
What do you mean go back?
What did you say about the Arsenal goalkeeper? What they should have done?
He should have maybe done better in his positioning.
Shut the fuck up. You shut the fuck up. Whenever we were watching the game, yeah, you said, "Oh no, there's no way you could have saved it."
I did say afterwards though, Navy positioning should have been better. That's about it. But the whole team in front of Ramsdale is shit anyway. Like literally, the defense is shit. Like they got a decent right back and all, but
I mean, to be fair, yeah, Ramsdale has been saving Arsenal from a few bad results lately.
Yeah, and Arsenal shouldn't even got a draw, and they got lucky. I think Crystal Palace dominated.
There's not much difference between a draw and a defeat, man. It's like one fucking point, man.
Yeah, true.
Doesn't really mean much.
It's their rivals. They celebrate it like it's their rivals, like it's a London, it is London, but
I've seen as I do the goal Drogba, the celebration Drogba did when he scored that header in the Champions League against Bayern Munich.
Yeah,
but he was like,
it's Crystal Palace. That's their level now.
I'm like, you fucking bald melon-headed cunt. You literally, that goal has no fucking value to it whatsoever. The only thing that goal did is give you 1 point instead of 0, man. That's it. At home, they're playing at home to Crystal Palace, bro.
Exactly. And you said it yourself. Like, look, I'm not trying to disrespect Crystal Palace. They definitely have stepped it up in recent games. Ever since they lost to Chelsea, they've been playing better. They've been okay. But player for player, Arsenal have the better team. Like, they have the more talent, and they couldn't get a result.
It didn't seem that way, though. When you watch the game, plus Arsenal playing at home as well.
Yeah, and you know what, too? They were going to lose. They were going to lose this game. They were
They
on the
should have.
verge
They
of
really
losing
should
this
have.
game, and they really should have until Lacazette,
Great
Flapazette,
stuff
as I
by
like to call him.
Arteta. Give him
Today he
another year
decided to show up.
contract.
It's a good finish though.
No, why was
Was
it a
it?
good
I don't
finish?
know.
It's
I
an
didn't
open
even
goal.
watch.
It is an open goal. Like Pan is a good finish when it's an open goal. I don't understand.
Tell Werner what an open goal is, bro.
Yeah. You tell Werner it's an open goal. Look where Werner is. Winning Champions League, fighting for the Premier League with Lacazette sitting on the bench for Arsenal.
Chris
true,
is
though.
brutal today, bro.
That
Jeez.
is true, though. Lacazette is sitting on the bench for
Hey man,
Arsenal.
to be fair for Arsenal, man, those like bench, those bench
They do look
like
nice.
the benches they have cushions on. They're comfortable, man. Cho would feel just at home, bro.
Joe's not gonna play for Arsenal. Maybe
No,
Tammy.
I mean when he goes away, man, it's comfortable.
Yeah, retirement. If you go to Arsenal from Chelsea, it's retirement. That's what happened to Willian, happened to Czech,
Yeah.
happened.
Yeah,
Well,
It
where is
just
William?
happened.
William plays in
David
Brazil
Luiz.
now, bro.
That's what I
David
said.
Luiz.
It's the elephant graveyard from Lion King.
From Lion King.
Where the animals go there to die. That's Arsenal. Chelsea players go there.
And
to
when we
retire.
take their players, they do wonders here. Would they win Champions Leagues and Premier Leagues? That's what they do.
Have we ever had like a player from Arsenal who's actually been a starter at Chelsea?
Giroud.
Yeah, Ashley Cole
Ashley Cole, yeah, but like after Ashley Cole, we haven't.
and Giroud literally
kinda.
started first many times. He wasn't like
No,
an
but he
out
wasn't
and out starter
a
like.
starter. Yeah, he was just like.
But like Ashley Cole was, and Giroud was a starter from a lot of those games. He even started Europa League final and like bagged them
No, Jude
past
wasn't a starter
Arsenal.
for us. He was a
No,
a
but
substitution.
he was like I would say he's like 60%
You could argue
started
he
a lot
was
of the
in
game.
and out of the club. In the beginning, maybe he was more of a starter.
Yeah, he's
and
a
then he
rotation.
kind of phased
He
out.
wasn't really
Yeah, rotational start. Like he was just there, but he did a lot more better at Chelsea and Arsenal. Like he won Champions League, Europa League. Did he win the FA Cup for Chelsea? I think he did.
doesn't matter. 'cause he won the FA Cup
I don't
with
think.
Arsenal as well.
Yeah. I don't know. Like he won 2 good trophies for Chelsea at least, and those 2 trophies you can remember. And Arsenal are dead.
Arsenal are dead, man. That club, man. Jesus Christ, bro.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate for them, but I mean, it's gonna make for a much more. Hey man, when I'm done with Squid Games, I'll fucking start watching All or Nothing, bro.
When is it gonna come?
Yeah.
When is it gonna come out?
I have no idea. Is it
Tottenham?
already out right now? No, not for Tottenham, bro. Who gives a shit? Fucking Mourinho's not there anymore. I don't care. Fucking Arsenal.
They got all or nothing.
Yeah, they
do,
have an
man.
All or Nothing. You know this, Chris.
I guess it's nothing. I don't know. I didn't see it.
Nothing or nothing.
I mean,
That's
there's
what
not
I'm
much to
saying.
watch, bro. I mean, but still, I want to see how that cookie crumbles from the inside. You know
I
what I
want
mean,
to see
bro?
Chelsea won a serious club.
I want to see. I want to see how motivational Arteta could be. Come on, guys, go out to the
What
pitch.
accent was that, bro? What accent was
Literally,
that?
his
I don't
whole
know how
drawing
fucking
board's gonna be
Arteta
defend,
talks.
defend,
Why
defend.
did that sound
talks-
Tunisian in your head, bro?
Cause he doesn't like say much, bro. He talks like this, kind of. I don't even know, bro.
No, he's Indian.
I don't
Okay,
know.
all right, let's end the show, bro. Let's end.
I just want to see how terrible Arteta is at motivating a team.
Yeah, that's a
bro.
good way to end it.
All right, yeah, we'll end it. But guys, make sure you smash that like button. Thank you guys so much for being here. We appreciate you guys being here as always every Monday talking about the Premier League. I think next week we might talk a little bit about Champions League. We'll see how that goes. Champions League this week as well. So look forward to that. That's going to be a lot of fun to watch. I'm glad to have Champions League back. Jesus Christ, man. But yeah, smash that like button if you haven't already. Make sure you subscribe if you're brand new to the channel. Hit that bell notification so you don't miss any of our live streams. Leave a comment down below, and if you're watching in the future, let us know what you like. Let us know what your favorite game was. How about that? Or your favorite goal, because there's a lot of great goals this week. Share the video if you'd like. You can always leave a super chat if you would like to as well. We have that option. Check out the description below for some of our links to Twitter. We have a YouTube link for my channel if you want to watch my content. And there's also a Discord link where you guys can hang out with us and chill with us and watch some games with us. So, guys, that's been the KH No Filter Rivals show. We'll be back again next Monday to talk about all the games that we saw during the week. And yeah, that's it, guys. Take care. Kai, take it away. And it's all you.
People, take care of yourself. We'll see you guys, I guess, on Friday, I think. When are we playing?
Yeah,
Wednesday.
whenever we're playing.
Yeah, so see you guys. When we see you, take care of yourself. Don't do drugs. See you guys later.